Welcome back to Carolina News. We have a busy weekend filled with sports right here in Columbia.
I'm super excited to see what happens tonight with baseball, but Jack, I know you have some other sports here coming up for us.
Yeah, like you just said, actually club hockey got a win over Clemson a couple weeks back, and it's always interesting when Garnet and Orange collide, and this weekend is no different. As Joseph reported on earlier tonight, the Palmetto Series kicks off as the Gamecocks host the Tigers. The two teams are neck and neck as USC comes in at 6-2 and Clemson sits at 7-1. And a win tonight will set either team on the right path to attempt and bring out the brooms and sweep the series. And now while the season has just begun for Gamecock baseball, the competition is heating up as the indoor track and field team is coming to the end of theirs. Now, even in the middle of February, the warm weather is rampant in College Station, Texas, and the men and women of the indoor track and field teams certainly aren't helping, as they are currently bringing the heat to the SEC Indoor Championships today and tomorrow. The men and women's teams look to improve upon their 10th overall and 12th overall finishes respectively in last year's championship, and they're off to a good start as freshman Elisha Brooks finished third in the 60-meter dash. And senior Quincy Hall looks to continue his reign as the SEC 400-meter champ. And after recording the 5th fastest time in the country in his last run, he's certainly on the right track. Now, last night, the Gamecock women's basketball team proved yet again that they are a dominant force in the NCAA, in case anyone still needed convincing. The Gamecocks traveled to Gainesville, where the Gators look to upset a ranked SEC opponent for the 3rd time this month. But Dawn Staley's team are a different beast. Attempting their best Quincy Hall impression, Kiki Herbert Harrigan and her squad hit the ground running out of the gates and never stopped. Defeating the Gators 100-67, the Gamecocks hit the century mark on the road for the first time in team history. With 22 consecutive wins, the Gamecocks matched their program record as they notched the same amount of wins in the 2015-2016 season. And the Gamecocks return home Sunday to take on number 12 Texas A&M for their senior day as they look to carry this momentum to the finish of the season.
We're at home. It's senior day. We want to send Ty and Kiki off as they came in with the bang, and obviously, in order for us to do that is to come together one more time in our place.
The men's and women's tennis team will head down different paths as they both begin SEC play this weekend. The number 23 men's team are battling Auburn in the Athletic Village as we speak and will look to add to their catalog of beating ranked teams when they host number 27 Alabama Sunday at noon. Now, right now, the men's team is leading in the singles and doubles matches out in the Athletic Village that I just mentioned before. And the number 30 women's team will head to Alabama to mirror their male counterparts as they take on number 48 Auburn right now and then take on Alabama on Sunday.
So it looks like we have a lot of baseball and a lot of basketball happening this weekend. So I think we'll all be looking forward to see if the Lady Gamecocks can come out on top on their game on Sunday.
Yeah, and hopefully beat that consecutive win streak. It's very interesting to see if they do so.
Yeah, but
Saved the world from a robber and a fire and was honored by the mayor. I don't know about you guys, but when I was younger, we all wanted to be superheroes, but I think RoboGage definitely had the right idea.
Yeah, with Robert Downey Jr. retiring, I think Disney's found its next Iron Man right then and there.
Absolutely.
yeah, for sure. That's all we have for today. Thanks so much for being with us.
See you tomorrow. Have a great evening.